This is Heather.
Hi.
And I'm John.
I'm Heather, I'm not dumb.
No, she's not dumb.
John's not dumb either.
No! I'm not dumb. I'm not the Terminator. I'm not. And here we are at That's the Dream Farm in Glyndon, Minnesota.
That's literally the name. Pretty
Yes.
awesome name, I like it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I do hope so.
I enjoy it.
I didn't ask about where the name had come from.
Yeah, I don't know either. But it's like, that's the dream farm.
Yes.
Like, it carries a nice energy to it.
It was probably a conversation, kind of like, well, that's the dream. And then a person said, call the farm that.
That's true.
You know, like to be so healthy and so focused on being refreshed and recovering, you know, and being together,
Yes.
you know, with animals. And that's what we're going to see. We're going to be entering in here and you're going to be seeing,
Horses.
yes, some of the animals.
Because horses are awesome.
I've
Yeah,
already
let's
had
go
in.
in. Okay, I keep forgetting.
No, we're not taking seats. There's one.
Hi. Come in, come in, come in. Okay, so the question I was asking you
Oh, yes.
was, how does the process of thinking about your future, or planning your future, or evolution goals, how does that operate for you? Does it operate for you?
For me, so a person being on the spectrum?
Yeah.
That's me? At first, no, it didn't operate, or I didn't operate that way myself. I didn't think about that. I didn't know I had to think about that. Although it was being brought up, like, okay, you're going to need to know this, you know, for middle school, you're going to need to know this for high school, you're going to need to know this for college, you know, it's being reinforced. But I didn't know the value of it. How about that? Like, it's happening, but I didn't know, oh, okay, so if I do that, then, you know, I'll have more opportunities or, you know, more success or something like that. And even in college, it was still just kind of, you know, going over my head. I was just doing, you know, and I still do that now. Like right now, I'm doing, you know, and I'm not really thinking about what the outcome of our conversation is going to be. You know, I'm not, I guess I'm talking about process orientation and outcome orientation. Okay, so I'm more process.
Outcome being a goal.
Sure, a goal. You know, I'm not focused on the outcome of an act or an action. I'm more.
That probably makes you way more sane than most people. That probably makes you way more sane than most people.
Yes.
There's a lot of the meditation traditions, or like a lot of even the mental health stuff. It's like, how do you stay in the present? How do you do the next right action? How do you let go of the outcomes? Because no matter how much we try, we can't control what happens. We can't control people, places, and things.
Yeah. And who would want to control everything? That would be such a responsibility.
I used to be one of those people.
Oh, really?
Well, it wasn't like I intentionally understood it.
Oh. So hopefully that answered your question. I was a process-orientated individual, and I still am, but now I know to be both. There's a balance of process orientation and outcome orientation with me. So I do have goals that take everything and, you know, move forward.
And are you intentional about that setting, or do you just let it ebb and flow as it comes up?
As it comes
more
up.
organic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just let it be what it's supposed to be, because I'm not supposed to be in control of it. You know? Because then
That's
it's
fair.
not. Then it's not real. You know. Then it's not authentic. Then it's not genuine. You know. And it's not going to continue without me. You know. And talk about that. Or that's the outcome that we ought to be talking about. Is something continuing past what we've contributed. You know. And some people who need to control everything. It's like no. There is nothing past me. Or there is. This doesn't continue without me. You know. This doesn't persist without me. I am the only thing that keeps it going. And it's like, at least that's what I've noticed with controlling individuals, and that's how they maintain control. Is convincing others and convincing themselves, probably initially, I am the only reason that this is happening. You know? Whereas that's not true. There's so many factors coming into play, you know, that are causing something to happen, and you're just one of those factors.
Yes, I like that because it contextualizes where it's like, it's not just, I'm not an island. I don't just control everything. The world doesn't revolve around me. Like, I am part of this dynamic collective that is changing and adapting and moving along together. Yeah.
And I was just talking about this at Moorhead Community Education, because I had been put on the spot, and one of the educators had said, "You're a communitarian. Like you've talked about this, you know." And it's like, yes, I am a communitarian. And so, in short,
Yeah,
in short,
like what are the core tenets?
me needs a we to be.
Oh,
Okay?
say it again.
Me needs a we to be.
Okay, now unpack that.
Sure.
Yeah,
And so, yes, I am a part of a community, I am a part of a neighborhood, I am a part of a larger group, and not so much a nation, okay, not so much a state. And that's what I tell people, that, I'm involved in the community. So, yes, the responsibility to make certain that people are taken care of, including myself, that their rights, are being respected, and that their voices are being heard. And it's about maintaining long-term relationships, and friendships and bonds, and staying close to one another and connected to one another, and making decisions together. It's like we take care of one another. We're supposed to take care of one another.
How's that different? Okay, this is maybe so ignorant, but how's that different from communism? Like, I feel like someone would just hear you talking and they'd be like, "Well, that sounds like communism."
Oh my gosh, yes. And so, yeah. And it
You
turns
know,
into a
like,
Hitchcock film.
Yes. Do you know what I mean? It's like you open the curtain and you think it's going to be a communitarian, but instead it's communism. You're like,
And so it's not just wholly about the group, okay? The group understands that it's made up of individuals, So with communism, as far as I understand it, and I didn't go to college for any of this, so I guess there's, I'll put my hands up like I'm doing it. I didn't.
Please, guys, just be gentle. Don't read us the riot act for not knowing exactly everything.
Sure, yeah. So that's the difference. That communitarianism, yes, there's a group involved, but the group knows. Oh gosh, that's
The
cute.
horses are.
Yes, the horses are outside.
Is that just a different breed of horse? We're looking at a very small horse right now.
Yes.
But it's not just a baby, is it?
As far as I know, it's a pony.
Oh, it is a pony. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
That's a
the
big
big
Yeah, hopefully.
blue with red polka dot ball.
And that's what ought to happen. When you start talking about like really large, broad political concepts, there ought to be a pony that comes in with a big red ball, or big blue and red ball, and just kind of like. And so now, what, codependency?
Oh God, yes. So we're talking about that now.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this.
Okay.